Welcome back, guys. It is Punt Factor here. We're going to continue our league of some Abzan Value Town. We are currently 2-1. I believe we took down, what did we take down? Dredge. We took down some 4-color Shadow, and we got crushed by like Bant Control with Euro. I honestly just don't know that matchup at all. Which definitely did not help. And I think I also played very, very, very poorly. I'm definitely trying to get better in the decisions that I'm making. But that was a pretty bad showing. So I like this hand. Yeah, I like this hand. We have an Inquisition. Okay, good. We're not going to get disrupted. I don't like seeing Breeding Pool though, so let's see what we're up against. Blooming Marsh was a great draw. Let's go ahead and Inquisition and see what we have. Okay. Okay. This is something interesting. I have never played this. I think this is the new Amulet that people are trying. Okay, so there's a Goyf. I think it's best that we get down the Dark Confidant, though. And I think it's fine that we shock ourselves. Or do we get a clock going? Huh. I almost feel like we get a clock. Yeah, why don't we get a clock down, and then next turn we'll play our Confidant. There's the Amulet. Abrupt Decay is a fantastic draw. Wait, we don't have an instant in the yard, do we? Now that was my bad here. I'm definitely doing that anyway, so let's do that before damage. And I did not play a land because I'm a super idiot. If we draw a land, super punished. Okay. Let's get Bob down. So here comes, okay. So we got through game 1. Ashiok comes in here. Damping Sphere comes in. Fatal Push can come out. We can get rid of a Scoos. Honestly, we can get rid of a couple Coursers for a couple Plague Engineers just because they're Death Touch. What do we think about something like that? I don't think we want Surgicals. We don't want Stonies. Veil of Summer doesn't matter. I don't think we want Engineered Explosives. So really the question is, do we value Courser over Plague Engineer? I almost think we do, actually. Only because Courser can allow us to dig deeper into our deck. Do we want any number of fatal pushes? So, like, what's super dead? I could see getting rid of one Courser, bringing in one push, because they're probably going to run Dryad. So why don't we actually do something like this? Bring in, keep 2 pushes in. 4, 8. That seems acceptable. So we're looking for a Knight of the Reliquary. Huh. This hand. How do we feel about this hand? It's slow, but if we can find a Ghost Quarter, I mean, we do have some interaction early. It's very land heavy. I think we're going to keep it, because we can always blast zone on 1 if they have an Amulet. We have a tracker. This isn't the best hand, but let's see what our opponent does here. Okay, so they maul once. Assassin's Trophy is a great pickup here. Let's Inquisition. Engineered Explosives, Summoner's Pact. I think we take the Pact. Okay, so we have perfect information because they played Vesuva. There's a Thoughtseize. We still know what their hand is. Do we care about... Okay, so when can we fire this Thoughtseize off if we don't do it now? We know what's in their hand. The only thing we would be taking is Engineered Explosives. So... if we just hold up Assassin's Trophy... No, I think we hold on to Thoughtseize. And I think we just play a Forest. Because, so if they play out EE, that ramps them. I don't even know if I care about Engineered Explosives, but I don't care enough to Thoughtseize their EE away. EE on 2. So now the question becomes, I don't think we Assassin's Trophy their Engineered Explosives. So they're not going to be able to play one, two. They're not going to be able to play anything of importance here. So why don't we go ahead and get out a tracker. And then next turn, okay, so that was the other card in their hand. Simic Growth Chamber, they bounce. So there's the Abrupt Decay. So why don't we start with a Thoughtseize. It whiffs completely. I kind of thought it was going to, but I wanted to make sure. Let's just go ahead and play. So 1, 2, 3. Let's hope to fade a top deck here. Now, if they draw a Titan or a way to get Titan off the top, we are shields down, which feels really bad. Doesn't look like they did. Okay. Okay, we still know what's in, well, we don't know what's in their hand. I don't think we want to fetch. We're going to keep our fetch up. And I don't think we want to decay because that EE doesn't matter. And we have enough mana. We have enough mana to basically get rid of EE. I will play our land out though. Get rid of EE plus play a threat. So I don't think we want to just, you know, if we rip into a Goyf, obviously we'll get rid of Abrupt Decay. Okay, so there's a Dryad. We're obviously going to get rid of that here right now. So there's the tracker. 2, 3. Okay. We're going to hold up both Abrupt Decay and Assassin's Trophy. We will crack 2 clues. We might just have lethal, actually. We're going to be 1 short next turn if we fade this draw step. Luckily, if they grab a Titan, we're going to be able to get rid of it. And we can crack our fetch, make 2 clues, bring back fetch land with Ramanap. Okay, there's a Karn. Let's see what we are going to get. Okay. EE. And he's going to be able to cast it here. Okay, so let's do that. Yep. Well, we want to be able to crack our clues, so let's get rid of Karn. And let's crack a clue. There's a knight, which is a very good draw. But let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2. We'll still be able to play Abrupt Decay. So let's play a knight. Go here. Crack a clue. Thoughtseize. Nothing. I mean, we might as well do it now, because obviously if they rip anything, they're just going to play it. They're going to go absolutely ham. Yep, just like that. There's a prime time. Okay, let's see what they search up. This is a spot we don't want to be in, obviously. You know, our sort of the way we attack these decks is we try to prevent them from getting to this point. But I'm fairly certain now we're just dead. Yeah. All right, let's go to game 3. Yeah, it's game 3 time. Maybe we do want the 2 Plague Engineers in here, just because of the zombies. I mean, it's pretty rough. EE. Probably EE over the Plague Engineers, but I could see dropping the Scoozes because they don't play that many creatures. And I could see dropping... We need to shave 1 more card. Maybe an Inquisition. Or an Excavator. Try something like that. Yes, we will go first. There's a damping sphere and nothing else. Damping sphere isn't nearly as good. I think we have to maul this one. Okay. And let's get rid of Bajuka Bog. Inquisition them. Whoa. Wow, do they have the stuff here? And they have a prime time. Okay. So I think we have to take a Zusa. I think we have to. And let's get Overgrown Tomb. And let's start the beats. So, dear Lord. Let me keep caught up here. That. So they have a Euro. Draw a card, put a land card on the battlefield. So they'll be at 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Do we play Bob or do we play Goy? I think we have to race them. I think we have to race. So another T West. Here's Dryad. Thoughtseize was a good draw. Definitely take the prime time. And they rip a Summoner's Pact. Come on. Seriously? And now we just lose. Unreal. Come on. That is so frustrating. So they get Valakut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Valakut 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12. They just dome us. They kill us. Unless they're only running one Valakut. But then every land drop is just lethal. Sure. That's it. That is so frustrating. I mean, it's, you know, it's what their deck is trying to do. Obviously, they're going to rip. They have 8 copies of Primeval Titan in their deck. They have Teleria West, multiple ways of, like, they're going to get a Titan. It's just, it never feels good when you take their payoff and then they just top deck a payoff. It's frustrating. But, like, to be fair, you know, going back to that game, we drew a Knight, we couldn't even cast it. We didn't draw removal for Dryad, so it gave them an additional top deck. It would have been tough, but that's how it goes. Currently 2-2. Stay tuned. Let's see if we can cash the league. Spun Factor. Yeah.